So you're talking about food crimes, and then you talked yourself into a food treaty.
Yes, kind of.
Hello, everybody. It's Punkiplier here. And...
Oh my god.
You can't do that. I'm combating that against myself on my own channel. Like, I've been training myself out of that.
Oh yeah,
Unless...
yeah, definitely. Oh no, I should, guys, don't compare it. Don't compare Punky's Hello Everyone to Punkiplier. They're not doing it anymore. It's a dead bit. It's a dead bit.
I'm hitting you with a bat. I'm hitting you with my bat.
Hear me out. Unless, you know, like, you know, if, you know, when, you know. When, you know, when.
Right.
When,
Aww.
yeah.
Aw.
No, you got it. You got it.
Yeah, no,
Nailed it.
come on. Finish the thought.
Yeah.
Finish the thought. You got this.
Yeah, I said it. I explained it clearly.
Oh, gotcha.
You did. No, you're right. You did. Sorry, that was
Yep,
me.
yep,
I
yep,
missed it.
Yeah.
I missed it.
Same. That's all on me.
Oh, also, circling back to what you said earlier, Tweets, you said it would be too sweet. I say I'm here for a good time, not a long one.
I'm just saying, if like the Pop-Tart lasagna is too sweet, I'm not gonna finish the Pop-Tart lasagna, and I'm gonna feel bad that I couldn't finish it. So it's just an endless cycle of like guilt eating and then being like too
suffering.
sweet, and then yeah, it's just an endless cycle of suffering.
What if you have a beverage? If you have a beverage, then you can sip it in between the bites, and then you're fine.
This is why you get coffee.
Yeah, like it depends on the beverage you get, because like if you get like coffee, the bitterness of the coffee will balance the sweetness of the Pop-Tart lasagna. But if you get like milk, it won't really help you in that sense, you know?
I feel like milk would help.
Maybe.
If
maybe
Darren
not.
cast Hero's Feast, would it be Pop-Tart lasagna?
Yes.
I mean, he'd have to know what a Pop-Tart is, but it'd be the closest thing possible.
Skelly,
so it'd be
have
a
recipe card. Oh, you go.
I was gonna say, so it's a breakfast strudel lasagna. Gotcha.
Somehow made with peaches.
That'd be good. Skelly, I think we should have a like shroom tart lasagna like recipe card.
Do I have anything remotely close to a lasagna? Hang on, let me check actually. Out of all the games,
pasta. I don't know if there's a lasagna.
there's a bunch of pasta items.
If there's not a lasagna item, I think you should make a Pop-Tart lasagna like recipe card. I'm just saying.
Granted, the easy fix would just be Ellie would just have to explain to Darren what a Pop-Tart is, and then Hero's Feast is game.
That is awesome, and also I feel like we can't add the Paper Mario Pop-Tart lasagna yet because we have to wait till Spar and Punky try it like actively so they can like report back on the effect.
So you can know the
right?
stats.
Yeah.
You're
that's true.
so right. So you all have a homework assignment then, from what I'm
See,
hearing.
I can tell you what one of the effects is going to be. You're going to be want to sleep for a whole day after.
This is true. It will immediately like make me comatose, I think.
Okay, so it's gonna have similar effects to the heavy honey meal.
Oh, that checks out.
Mm-hmm.
The heavy honey meal from Super Paper Mario. What it does is let me pull it up because it's definitely a really good benefit. However, item. What it does is when you eat it, your movement speed is slowed to 10 feet around. It cannot be raised by other means, and you have disadvantage on dexterity checks and saving throws. However, during the duration, you have infinite FP.
That's cracked.
That is cracked.
You have a limitless FP.
I'm not moving from this spot, but by God, is everything around me going to be leveled?
Also, hi Spar. I hope you're excited for your homework assignment.
Your Pop-Tart lasagna homework assignment.
Yeah, you have Pop-Tart lasagna homework. You and Punky gotta do it in the name of science.
Spar,
We'll
I
figure
can
it
almost
out.
say
We'll
you
figure it
brought
out.
this on yourself. You really did. This is the food crimes. I'm so sorry.
I'm coming around on the Pop-Tart lasagna. I don't think it's gonna be as bad as everyone thinks it might
That
be.
tastes like a bunch of Pop-Tart. Like, I don't
I
see
know
a
what
problem
I
with it.
did.
I think you might get cavities, but it's something you're willing to risk, right?
Look,
I
we
love
already we already worked out a basic structure. You just got to get strawberry, blueberry, and then wild berry.
Or you get the marshmallow fluff.
Only,
It's okay, Spar. I took over for you after you left. I kept hitting him with the food crimes.
only in this corner of the internet are you going to find a group of tabletop players vamping about Pop-Tarts.
No, Pop-Tart lasagna. They're important.
There is a difference. Get it right.
There's a difference. It matters to me.
Tweets wants to corner the brand market right now.
Hey, look, a distraction over there. I tell you what, Punky, Smart, if you guys do this Pop-Tart lasagna, I'll bribe you with art. How about that?
We like, you think that we're joking. We're going to do this. We don't have a day and a time because it's too hard to schedule things right now, but we're gonna do this.
Yeah, this isn't like a haha joke. This is absolutely gonna happen.
Yeah, that's where I'm at, Spar. I'm like, look, I'm not gonna say no to being bribed to do something that I was gonna do for free, but I feel like you should know.
I'm just saying, you know, as a treat.
I'm just saying.
Score a spaghetti flavored Pop-Tart is just a calzone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just a
Yes,
calzone.
yes, join the chaos, Skelly.
The face I made the tails get trolled face in like real life. Like immediately, I was smiling thinking about the Pop-Tart
Yes.
lasagna, and then I read that and my face dropped so fast.
It didn't make the SpongeBob the womp sound.
Yes. Wah.
But I mean,
For
Skelly's
hell
right.
yeah.
It's just basically. Well, actually, is it because like calzone uses a different kind of bread than Pop Tart? Because like Pop Tart is more of a pastry, and a calzone isn't really more of pastry. It's a savory bread, so it could be argued that it's a savory Pop Tart or a savory like a spaghetti flavored Pop Tart is like a savory.
Like, I don't know if any of them are gonna beat a Crayon Barrel
Calzones are
Pop-Tarts.
savory Pop-Tarts. Hell yeah, tweets. Now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah, because
No,
like
yeah, butter. You can put butter on normal Pop-Tarts. Like, I do that, like, every once in a long
It's
while.
good,
When,
it's
like,
yummy.
I cook it. You put,
It's
like, a
yummy
little bit of
tasty.
butter.
that I don't think I can agree with.
That you can't agree with, but a calzone is a savory Pop-Tart?
Yeah.
Huh?
Feel the hatred flowing through you.
This is how we get a new villain in Suits.
Yes, true though, true.
The
Also,
Pizzonler.
The Pizzone.
also, lasagna as a sandwich, I would disagree just because it's, well, actually, I would say maybe not because it's two bread. Sandwiches are usually like a two bread situation. Lasagna has more layers than just two. Does that make sense?
Onions have layers. Ogres have layers.
No, I vibe
Lasagna
with that though. That's
also
true.
has layers.
But also, you
Yeah.
don't pick lasagna up and eat it with your hands. And none of you
Whoa,
don't.
that's cowards talk.
No.
Oh, we like David Hasselhoff just, like, take a hand to it. All right, this is gonna spiral into infinity.
Correct.
A
I was
quick
gonna
distraction.
say-
Distraction via me rolling a damn dice.
Ooh, math rock.
Math rock, indeed. Math rock. Leah.
That's the worst person. That was the worst person for it to land on. If you don't
Well,
want
that's
us
what
to
the
get
dice
stuck in a spiral.
Hello, everyone. I am Amusing Thalia, and while I could use this time to bid
Just
it out,
filibuster us with fucking
I will-
lasagna bags.
I'll be a good girl today, and I will introduce myself properly. I am Amusing Thalia. You can find me on my channel at Amusing Thalia, playing video games, usually with some of these nerds, or doing TTRPGs over there as well. I do a lot of TTRPGs, I do some art, I also do some video games. If you want to be radicalized, come hang out. Or if you just do art, come hang out. But anyways, my schedule is a little bit in flux at the moment, but you can find me a good chunk of the week there. Thank you everyone for being here, and I'm gonna roll this ye olde talking skull to the one, the only, Punky. No bit.
The way that my hand moved away from the soundboard when you were like, I'm not gonna do violence while I'm vamping right now, I was like, okay, all right. I was so ready to slam like a cartoon bonk or like a metal pipe.
No. We can be a good girl sometimes.
Why are you saying it like that? Hey everybody, I'm Punky. You can find me over at twitch.tv/punky_o_o. We do a lot of things over there. Sometimes we field food crimes. Sometimes we do burger math and we give people more burger and everyone gets mad at it. Sometimes we play video games. Sometimes we play TTRPGs. But all the time we resist the system that oppresses us and we curse the capitalist overlords with the bats in our hands. And maybe with some other things. I have a marathon on Saturday for my birthday. We're doing a birthday bonanza. I'm going to be starting around 1 p.m. probably and trying to go 24 hours. And we'll see what happens. I'm not holding myself to that strictly, but I think it would be a fun thing to try to do because I got nothing else going on and it's my birthday. And I want to hang out and play games. We'll have a lot of fun stuff. I'll probably be doing like a jelly bean roulette type of deal. I'll probably figure out like some friend slop to do with folks. I'll be doing a thing called the Deck of Many Blues with one of my friends where I have to try to complete challenges like break the Geneva Convention in a game. So that'll be fun. That'll be a good time. You can find me on Blue Sky, which is at Punky PUN-KI. And I'm gonna toss this. I'm gonna toss it over to Robot. I'm gonna hand it over to Robot very politely, and I'm gonna say, hey. Thanks for not doing food crimes, bud.
Oh, I don't commit them. I just join in when they happen.
Yeah, fair enough.
But yes, no, you can find me pretty much here. If you really need to get in contact me, Robot at Blue Sky. Otherwise, you're more likely going to find me just feeding into whatever nonsense is happening in the lovely various channels and chats for people here, including our wonderful DM, who I'll roll the skull back to.
Why, hi,
As we get started.
Sorry, I totally misheard that as I came back to this desk.
Oh yeah, hey, no sweat. I just want to say first off, Punky people are just mad that you found math that even Flint Lockwood would be jealous of.
Incredible.
I am Scal Yaffa. You can find me on Twitch at Blue Sky under the same name. Currently, we are in the Art Fight Mines pretty heavily. If it's not a dedicated stream, such as doing like 4 Gears Friday or doing tabletop here on Tuesday or Sunday, streams this entire month are probably going to be all Art Fight streams. So if you like art, feel free to tune in. That's what we're going to be doing for most this month. That's really it for me. I will pass it over to Miss Tweetums.
Hello. Hi. Yes, when I'm not committing food crimes, I guess. You can find me over at Blue Sky, where I repost memes and once in a while post art. I have been very busy and distracted with stuff to really participate in art fights, but mark my words, after Saturday, nothing is holding me back except for maybe my wrist, but hey, art fight. Yippee! No one is safe.
I would say I'm safe.
Same.
No one is safe.
Oh.
Narrows my fucking eyes.
No one is safe, especially those that have already been attacked. Anyways, you can find me over at Blue Sky, Twitter, but mostly Blue Sky and Miss Freedoms. Other than that, though, I not really anywhere else except here. And yeah, pass it on to the Vaughn.
Why, thank you. Hi, you've already found me here at twitch.tv/BurnoutVaughn. You can find me on Blue Sky and YouTube at Burnout Vaughn, over on Patreon at Burnout's Bar. Coming up, I'm going to hopefully try to do something tomorrow, but I might also have some family obligations, so I'm keeping things loose up in the air. It'll either be some more Battle Network 2, or possibly more of Vaughn versus Mountain in Minecraft. I'm going to level that thing. I don't care how long it takes. Listen, I am driven by pettiness and spite. That mountain will be a parking lot aside from the few, pillars that are the waystones on it. But, aside from that, you should look forward to Thursday, where myself and the Trinket Witch are the Bony leading the blind as we go through our blind playthrough of Persona 4 Golden, where, oh boy, we have discovered how stupid our team is going to be already, and we're just watching them and waiting for the fire. But, following that, on Saturday, we should have the return of a student's detour through Baldur's Gate, where the Saved by Spell crew continues our playthrough of Baldur's Gate, so look forward to that. And then on Sunday, the return of Those Who Wander, where, we're just going to be meeting the Dark Lord, possibly, of an entire Domain of Dread, so I'm sure nothing will go wrong. I'm sure there's nothing to be scared of. I'm sure we'll be fine. But, with all that in mind, it's time for us now to play our theme song so we can get us going.
I can only have it if this is hell. This is hell.
Cheesy Michael.
Chat, save us, please.
Chat, I have a hypothesis for you. Do you think the reason that the 1,000-year door doesn't open is because Cheesy Michael's behind it?
He won't open
yeah.
it. He just won't. You beg him to open it, and he just doesn't.
No matter how
You
many
ask
eggs you
him,
bring.
Cheesy Michael, open up the door.
Well, Miss Tweets is dead. All right, so we shall do a recap.
Please stop
while
laughing. This is
while
so
Tweets-
serious right now.
No, Miss Tweets can laugh in the background while I recap. It's cool. And Tweets is like the extra edition of the song. It's great.
The mute.
This tweet is muted.
Fucking mute.
Oh, it's so great. But as Miss Tweeters recovers, you guys found yourselves back inside the Eclipse Manor, a manor produced by the Dark Moon back when troubles arose regarding some kind of artifact and a particular professor. You guys had finished resting safely within Dreary's room, having bested a group of Stellars. There were, of course, problems with scent, but, what can you do? There was a large brute using the toy room as a workout gym. Thankfully, potpourri and candles did the trick, at least for the time being. You all managed to poke around a little bit more around the manor, though most places were rather well, scoured. There was one spot, however, that was pointed out to you that may hold something useful. Inside the green room, which you had found out was managed by the Gold Ghost that happened to offer Blair a little bit of a very nice thing for ghosts. The statue in that room appeared to depict a rather gentlemanly individual, but it held something interesting. Some sort of spectral looking candle. The flame burned blue on it. It seemed to stand out, and even Darren managed to notice that it had hints of some kind of magic upon it. Having found a spot earlier where you were able to place an object on an armillary, you had brought it back there and set it down. And sure enough, the strange barriers that you contested with before seemed to melt before you, almost to a spot between dimensions, maybe a half step over, where everything was a little blurry and dark in shades of purple. In there was more sellers, as well as an individual that Punky knew, one Broohausen, a major league ne'er-do-well in the Glitz Pit, having some beef from previous matches welling up. It wasn't long before a fight broke out to contest who would be the owner of this manor, and to stop any kind of collaboration with the Stellars therein, since it sounded like they had struck some kind of deal in the middle of combat. With a very powerful wound-up fist, as the combat drove, Punky drove them out, literally knocking them into the horizon. Where they will fall, who knows? But they'll most likely return. It's that kind of individual. But as they were knocked out, there was a multitude of screams, and a giant pillar of light exploded from Creepy Steeple. It seems something had come to pass while you were at the manor. And so we will bring the story back open here. If it'll let me drag it. Let me drag the thing. Thank you. You guys had... I'll remove y'all's auras here in just a moment. There's a quiet, still few seconds after the burst of light and screams in the far distance, and the battle ended, where you hold still tense from battle, waiting to see if anything else happens. Thankfully, nothing else comes, and you're able to let your guard down.
Look, you can try and take Darren's aura, but I don't think anyone can.
That session.
Especially when
It's
you look
there,
at his
it
token,
just-
he's always aura farming.
True. It's there. It's just rendered invisible for the time being. It will return. That's a threat.
The comforting music of a Luigi mansion. But yes, no, as everything settles down, Darren will just look in the distance after the pillar of light and just go, "Oh, I hope that doesn't mess with the art competition."
Blair is gonna join right up next to Darren and just be like, I think the art competition's gonna be the least of our worries right now. I haven't seen the booze that upset in a long time.
Question, new here. The giant pillar of light, that's not a normal thing.
Nope.
Okay.
No.
Okay. I'm really getting used to it, and honestly, with what I've seen today, totally could have been a normal thing. But based on your reactions, I thought it might be weird. Does anyone know what that is?
No, but it looks like a human
giant pillar
problem.
of light. Yeah, no, exactly.
Larry,
Okay, there
roll
was
a
like 3
history
people
check.
talking at once. What? Someone explain.
Like I said, it looks like a human problem because whenever something like that happens, one of the plumbers deals with it.
Okay, I really need to get it through to you that not all humans are plumbers. I know nothing about plumbing.
You sure about that? You sure do attack like some of them.
I mean, I'm a human, yes, but I'm
Yeah,
not
you're
a
a
plumber.
plumber. They're the same thing.
Exactly. There you go. All humans are
Interchangeable.
plumbers, apparently.
Oh,
Okay, we'll table this. We'll table this.
Wait, that's right. They can also be princesses.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
You know what? I'll take that
yeah.
one.
But
I'll
wait,
take that one.
isn't she a plumber too?
Wait. Okay, focus on the task at hand. All right, what's with the? Is there like someone who will do something? You just said the humans. Okay, are there any human? Me. Okay.
Well, let me just put it this way to y'all of y'all living and skeletons. That pillar of light is coming from the Creepy Steeple. That ain't normal. Those are from the boos that live at the Creepy Steeple. Which means either they're throwing the craziest party right now, which I highly doubt, or something is going down right there that's making them all pissed off.
So we should go there.
Well, we should head back to town. Should probably tell the mayor.
I was gonna say, our best bet is to warn Twilight Town before we tackle anything else.
Are you sure? I mean, like you all just said that it was like a serious deal. Should we not go deal with?
Let me ask you a question, dear. Are you in any condition to go walking down to the Creepy Steeple and fighting who knows what is over there?
I mean, if it's kind of like the fights we've had so far, then honestly, it's kind of fun.
But do you got the energy?
I would say yes.
Claire just kind of looks at herself and there's like a little bit of like ghost blood dripping down from her nose and lips. Like, I'm glad one of us does.
I mean, if you want, I can like treat your wounds. Oh, I don't know how well that works on ghosts.
I mean, I don't know. Like, the pillar of light already happened, so like, doesn't that mean a thing already happened?
Is that what that
Yeah.
means?
Well, it means we're gonna have to check on the booze at some point. The last time something happened at the Creepy Steeple, it wasn't great for us.
Wasn't that when you all turned to pigs or something?
1,000-yard stare from Darren.
I get it.
Yeah.
1,000-yard stare.
That was good. That was a good one. That was a good one.
But also, Adelaide, as you look at Darren, you notice there's a split in his side, and there's just stuffing pushing out through it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Can I sew that up for you, Darren? Or I know you can do magic. Are you out of magic? Is that like a thing? Does this world have mana?
I don't know what that is, but I can still do something.
It definitely does look scarecrow-like, or maybe some kind of like doll-like to you, Addy. There's no like blood or like anything of that nature.
Still concerning. She spent enough time in Twilight Town that like I feel like she would understand that is an equivalency of sorts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh darn! I didn't make one for this. Yeah, well, just doing it this way.
I really got to start like a medical journal on the physiology of this place.
But he's just gonna do cure wounds on himself. 10 back. Nice.
Most of your stitching and other scuffs re-knit themselves and restore you for the most part.
But you see most of the stuffing just go back in as he closes it up. There, that should be fine. Only lost a bit of stuffing.
I mean, okay. What if we split the difference? What if some of us go to check out what's going on at Creepy Steeple, and some people go warn? Like anyone who's hurt or tired, you can go warn, and and anyone who's feeling good, we can just go see what's going on. We don't have to interact with it, but I feel like we should check in on that. Maybe I'm dead wrong. I'm really not sure what to do here, but I feel like this is an emergency situation, right? So
we'd have
Yeah,
to go
like-
back to town first. The
Yeah.
rest of the Creepy Steeple is by Twilight Town.
I was gonna say, how far is the Creepy Steeple from like Twilight Town?
It is definitely way closer to Twilight Town than the manor is to Creepy Steeple.
Okay.
But Darren will just speak up one time. The only problem about getting there without the pipe is we have to go through the woods.
And we don't know what we're gonna come across in the woods right now.
Oh no, we do. Crazy daisies.
Oh yeah, almost forgot about them.
well, injured in the middle. Anyone who's feeling strong. Who else is feeling okay? Punky, Punkiki, how you doing?
What? Huh? I'm doing great. I just punched the
Okay.
shit out of that guy. Did you see that?
Yeah, really, congratulations. How did I do, by the way? That was my first, wrestling intro. I've only really watched my brothers.
Oh, I mean, like, you could have used a little bit more pyro, and like there was you kind of left a couple adjectives out of there, and we'll work on it. We'll work on it.
Okay, yeah, I'm absolutely open to criticism. Neither here nor there. Injured in the middle. Punky, do you want front or back of the group?
I'll take the back.
Alrighty. Then let's get going. No time to waste. Come on, crew. And the moment that there's like an actual emergency situation, Addy's entire demeanor just kind of changes. It's like, you go here, you go here. All right, we're gonna move. It's a lot snappier than it usually is.
Before they exit the room, though, Darren stops and grabs the candle because he promised he was going to put it back.
As you grab it, the world seems to shift again, and the blur ceases. The usual hazy dread that fills these rooms settles back in. Although, maybe it is less dreadful. Well, the ghosts left seemed pretty amiable.
Oh yeah, we should probably stop by Drury and let them know what happened.
Oh
It's
yeah,
probably a good idea.
Aren't we? Isn't this Drury's place now? Is that like? Weren't we gonna give it to? Is this Drury's place?
Well, Drury lives here, but I don't know if she's gonna own this place. per
Meanwhile, Doug
se.
holds up a piece. Doug holds up a piece of paper alley. Actually, now I own it. Then he looks at the piece
Blair's
of paper.
gonna.
Oh, isn't that the autograph I got?
Yeah, no. See, signed it over to Dreary. Damn it!
Blair will take the paper and just kind of grin over at Doug. Well, I guess it is Drury's house now. Fancy that. You did some good after all.
You should
That was
tell her
really
the good
kind of
news.
you.
Doug is
It was
full on
really
cartoon
thoughtful that
grumbling.
you did that. That was like a really good joke of you being like, it's mine, and then you gave it to like, really honestly, Doug, I've had a bit of like, you know, a sort of like mixed impression on you so far, but that goes a long way to me trusting you.
Alright, so you just full on cartoon grumbling right now. Fressa doesn't.
I guess you do have a heart of gold, and she'll like pat the top of your skull.
Wait, no. Who told you that?
But she has that little like mischievous grin on her face, like, ha ha. Well, let's go tell Drury that they own the house now.
The doors appear to, the doors that were once locked are now all unlocked and no longer impede your progress. Neither do they have barriers. And the fog, besides a very light fog that permeates the place, that thick, dreadful fog that blocked your vision is no longer present. Hearing the end of a scuffle, the shattering of glass, and footsteps by her door, Dreary kind of like floats over to greet you, Darren, as she goes. She was heading to poke her head out the door. And she's like, "Is everything okay?"
Oh yeah, everything's fine. We actually have some good news for you.
Oh,
Doug did something super sweet. Honestly, Doug, I'm gonna let you be the one to reveal it, but I can barely stop from gushing. It was really kind of you.
And Dree comes to the door. He's like, "Oh, what is it?"
Yeah, Doug, you want to tell her, or shall I?
He's just going to like keep coming up, grumbling. Fraza just sticks out his arm with the paper in front of Dreary. Doesn't say anything.
It's like slowly takes out the paper. You notice, Doug, as you like hand it over, there was some sort of like mystical like something or other that infused that paper when it got signed. You're not sure if it was some kind of residual magic that you had, or it was something that this place did, like it was following some kind of ancient code of signing over like manors. But there's something like magical about that paper, and like when Drury holds it, like the edges of it almost like glow like a spectral blue as it enters her hands, and she reads it, and she's like, You got me a house?"
Sure, let's go with that.
Yeah.
I lean into Punky. Look, he's being so humble about it too, like completely changing how I think of Doug.
I don't think he. I don't. You know what? Yeah.
She like sniffles, and like you can see like the like rain cloud like over her is kind of like it's almost like raining harder, almost like she's like starting to like tear up a little bit, but like it's like a good tear up. And she says, I'll make sure you'll have nice places to stay whenever you come visit."
Oh, I appreciate that. And if you ever want to come visit Twilight Town, you know you're more than welcome back at our place.
"Oh yeah, of course." And she would happily like walk y'all to the door, or like float with y'all to the door, as y'all choose to leave. Additionally, due to this move, if you need a hideout place to go and you're doing downtime, you can request to come here if there's anything you think you can accomplish here.
Ooh.
Yo, let's
It
go.
includes room and board and a fully functional kitchen.
That's huge.
Dang. We got a place to crash, y'all.
Yep. Now, maybe a little light hauntings, but there's not gonna be like combat or anything here.
Above game, you're saying we have a safe house.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's a safe house. Blair's house also doubles as that, although Blair's is in a little bit more of a dire state.
Yeah, just a little.
But yeah, y'all have like a hideout place, and who knows, maybe y'all can arrange to have like, should the pipe network get fixed, maybe y'all can arrange to have a pipe here. But you guys are able to leave the manor in a much better state. Several of the ghosts and boos like wave goodbye to y'all. The good old rec hall, Brixie and Spike meet up with you outside as well. Their curse of not being able to enter the place has been lifted by the signing over of a new deed.
Yippee!
It would be very funny if they were still stuck outside and had to like live in the shed or something. But no, the curse is lifted. It'll take y'all about 2 hours or so to get there. Although it is eternal dusk here, Darren, your internal clock clocks it at like 2 or 3 in the afternoon.
Oh, good. We'll get him back in time for supper.
Yeah, y'all get time back just in time for like early dinner. Nothing bothers you on the way back. Traveling through the graveyard again, you do see some of the bony beetles that bothered you on the way in, but do not try a second time. They instead avoid you. But you will successfully get back to Twilight Town. But there are a much larger number of people in Twilight Town now. You can see as you enter the town. And we will change back the music from the good old dark hallways back over to everyone's favorite. But as you all return, you will notice that the town is filled with a large number of more individuals. There's a lot more ghosts in town. And you can see all these boos appearing to look in, around, and under literally everything. They are practically invading privacy. They're not hurting anybody, but they appear to be hunting something.
Well, this can't be good news.
Oh, looks like I missed a large group. I should go handle things. He's gonna walk off towards the mirror.
Okay.
I think... boys, I think you might need to go investigating for me, will ya?
Oh, yeah, right. We'll ask around.
Y'all are
And they'll float on ahead.
sweethearts.
I don't know. Drury is not here at the moment. Juries did say that they might be by later, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Brixie, Recall, and Spike will go around and ask questions about what's going on. It might take them a little bit to get back to you.
That's fine. Claire's gonna look back at the other three and be like, well, I don't know what y'all want to do, but seeing as I'm one of the few boos that live around here, I might want to talk to the mayor as well, figure out what the fuck is going on. Y'all are more than welcome to a restaurant. It's up to y'all.
Yeah, I'm gonna be seeing if anyone needs medical attention. I know y'all got magic, but it is this definitely. I'm. Something doesn't feel right about this. And Addy just sort of like rushes off into the town.
I was gonna say, could I do like an insight to get like a vibe read of the boos to see if like, well, I know they're looking for something, but like, Blair wants a vibe read.
Absolutely.
Insight 2. That's a 21.
21.
21.
They seem very disgruntled and sort of hostile, not necessarily in the sense of like attacking people, but like something's bothering them, and it's bothering them all collectively. And whatever it is must be tied to what they're doing right now.
She'll look back at Punk Kiki and Doug and be like, I'd say y'all probably want to keep an eye on Addy. They're all really agitated and they might snap at her. Which y'all should be careful too then. You know how it goes, right?
You'll be fine. Addy, though, that's a good point.
Mm-hmm. She's a plumber after all, so You might want to, like, be her bodyguard or something while I get to the bottom of this.
Well, if I have a bodyguard, then I should have a manager that's trying to give me some pay, right? And then she kind of looks over at Doug.
Doug is already like
You-
Doug's already like digging through someone's garbage. Just like, what?
You heard her, Doug. Get it going. And, like, Blair's shadow will kind of push Doug closer towards the direction of Addy and Punkiki.
All right.
Oh, you think this is a good idea too? Okay. He just says to the shadow.
All right, and Blair, you're gonna investigate some of the ghosts and the like, right? I take it.
Yeah, she's going towards the mayor, because
Mayor as well.
let's be honest, she's a leader of a gang. She knows where she's gonna get her information from.
Alrighty. In that case, Addy, call high or low.
Cut thin to win, low.
Low it is. We will handle Addy's situation first.
Yippee!
Addy, as you approach near Eve's house, you do see that there are a set of bony beetles here, but they appear to be more like standing in front of the door, facing away from it. And the ghosts seem to be a little disgruntled at them. Being like, hey, we need to check in there. Hey, come on, move. We need to check every single house. We're gonna find it.
Hi. I don't mean to interrupt. I can tell that you gentlemen are really busy here, and I totally understand that. Would you mind explaining to me what's going on? These are the people I stay with.
What is you supposed to be?
And she pauses, winces slightly. Plumber.
I'm gonna roll something for them. One of them kind of like squints at you and does like a chin scratch, even though they don't really have a chin. They're like, wait a minute, don't plumbers solve problems?
Yeah, I'm here to try to help solve a problem. Would you mind telling me, it sounds like you're looking for something? Would I be able to help you? I can assure you that if what you're looking for might be here, I'll talk to Eve and get it for you.
They kind of look between each other. It's like, all right, we has as a problem. So keep this under wraps, even though I think everybody's telling everybody here, but the bell at Creepy Steeple's gone missing.
The
whole
entire bell.
The whole chapel bell, the big massive thing at the top of the chapel, it's gone.
I will point to one thing with the building you're looking at right now. None of the doors could fit it.
Maybe that one over there, and he points over at like down here to like where all the caravan carts are, and there's one booth. He looks over, it's like, I already checked in there. He's like, okay, never mind.
I'm gonna talk to these people here, but I'll be around, and if you all need help, I'll be here to help. Okay?
Yeah, all right. Sure thing. They seem worried and like frustrated, but they're happy for at least you saying that you'd help.
Yeah, and Addy seems very genuine. There's definitely actual training in conflict resolution and de-escalation in her background.
They just start like looking around, like where could it hide, and then one of them like starts like floating over to like this cart in front of like the school and starts like peering inside, like it just like starts trying to like look around inside through all the boxes and stuff. But the other two are like, this was right before the art competition and everything. This is a disaster.
How does it affect the art competition? Out of curiosity, I'm new here.
I know that all the booths are gonna want to lock down everywhere until we can find the bell. But then we're supposed to have guests in for the competition, So it's weird that we can't let anybody in Creepy Steeple, but at the same time, we gotta let people in for the art competition. So we're in this weird catch-22 thing.
Yeah, that does sound frustrating. Well, I can assure you that me and my friends will keep an eye out for it, and do you know anything about these weird rabbits that explode into, like, sparkles?
Rabbits?
Yeah, like bunnies with a weird moon theme.
I don't think so. I'm not seeing a rabbit. Not in a long time. Well, the rabbit I saw didn't have a moon theme, though.
Okay, yeah, no worries. I just figured it might help, might be related. But I'm gonna go talk to Eve. You guys keep looking around, and let me know if you catch a lead or anything. I'm here to help.
Okay, yeah, sure thing. And they're gonna start like poking around everywhere. They're looking in like inane locations, like they're turning over like stepping stones. They're like looking in underneath a bench, like they're.
Yeah, her
they're looking at
suggestion was
places
definitely
stuff weren't
trying to
gonna be.
like guide them in the right direction of like, hey, you know, this maybe not in the random spot, but nonetheless, she will pop inside, and after they kind of move and go to check in on Eve.
So, Eve is currently trying to like set the table for dinner. So some of her kids are around at the moment, and she turns around to see you. It's like, oh, Addy, you're back. How was your outing?
It was good. It was mostly good. It a little confusing, but everything here is. There's apparently a missing bell. Do you know anything about that?
Yeah, there's some kind of happening over at the Creepy Steeple. I haven't had a problem like this since last time.
Yeah, was that when you all got turned into pigs? I heard. Was it pigs?
Eve does a 1,000-yard stare. For a second, you swore you thought one of the kids like licked their lips for a second.
Right. Anyways, we will. Yeah. Okay. We'll get this figured out. Okay.
Oh, absolutely. The ghosts are just trying to find their precious bell. No one's really seen anything. It's been quiet since you left.
Yeah. Did you all see that giant pillar of light? Was that visible down here?
Yes, I know the mayor was outside when it happened. I believe some of the other residents and the sombrero guy troupe also saw it.
Okay, I'll go talk to the sombrero troupe. I think Darren was going to go talk to the mayor. Also makes sense. He's the town greeter. All right, thank you so much. Is there anything I can do for you before I head out? Do you all need anything?
Currently, the harvest is in thanks to your help. There's not much left to do. Not until the pipes get working again. Most of those require errands outside the town.
Well, we're going to get working on that soon, okay? As soon as we figure out what's going on with the bell. But you take care, and again, give a holler if you need anything. Always here.
Thank you so much again. You have been a blessing since you've shown up.
You all have taken me in when you did not have to. I can't thank you enough. But I really gotta go. I'm worried about Doug.
She nods as you're leaving, and then like as you close the door, she like looks back, like, worried about Doug?
Meanwhile, Doug's out front. He is digging through their trash now.
Why do you keep digging through trash? What could you need out of a trash bin?
You know what? Doug, roll like a D100 just for the shits and giggles.
62.
62? Okay. Unfortunately, you just find trash mostly.
Doug, there you
know.
are. I know that you've been putting on that hard exterior, but seeing you really open up, I figured that you might be like worried about the town or might be rushing to. Oh, you're looking for the bell. Okay, cool. I don't think it's gonna be in there. It's like the huge bell. But we'll keep an eye out. All right.
Right. Doug says it's like you might Well, if you want inside, you can inside him, but
Absolutely not. No, I'm gonna be running
Yeah.
with this bit for a while.
go right ahead. Yeah, he looks at you like, yes, that is exactly what I was doing, looking for a bell. He just pulls that notebook, starts writing down bell sale.
Addy, are you okay? Did something like hit you on the head that last fight?
What do you mean? I mean, yeah, a dude hit me on the head with opens the pulls the collar away and pulls out just the butt of the gun, just this big gun, but shoves it back in the hammer space. But why do you ask?
No, never mind. That answers all of my questions.
Not that you had that.
Normally, asking about a head wound, you would think am I acting strange? That it would be good for me to know because I'd want to get checked for concussion if I am.
I thought I saw the swirly stars going around your head, like you just got hit really hard by,
No, I feel mostly fine. But thanks for checking in. Punky, you also put on a tough exterior, but you're also a sweetheart.
Yeah.
She just kind of furrows her brow and she scoots over to Doug and takes his pad and pencil and writes down Addy okay ? And then hands it back.
As you guys begin to resolve a new plan of action, we will turn our attention over to the mayor's office.
Yeah, before going in, Darren would have stopped and asked this boo. Hi, welcome to Twilight Town. Can I ask what you're looking for?
Huh?
And he'll be saying this in boo.
Okay,
Right.
okay.
You speak boo?
Yeah, made sense for what what he usually does.
Oh. I guess that does make sense. Sweats. She just thinks about talking about a ghost weed.
You kidding?
But then-
Darren's usually delivering the shipments.
Hell yeah, there is the
Damn.
plug! My guy, no wonder he's always so chill.
This is
Let's
why
fucking
Darren.
go.
You know what? Darren's the only one that could survive ghost weed.
Fucking through Addy, dap me up, Darren, let's go.
The ghost will respond with, yeah, sure. We're looking for a giant chapel bell. Have you seen one? Do you have a spare one laying around?
Blair looks
I
at
don't
Darren.
think we do.
And then looks back at the boo.
Darn.
Why do you need a chapel bell-sized bell?
Because ours got stolen!
That would explain the pillar of light. Oh, fuck. Alright, well,
We're trying to find out where it went. It couldn't have left the forest. It has to be here. Or I don't know, back in Creepy Steeple somewhere. Everyone's looking around for it.
and don't worry, we'll also be looking for it too, just... I think we need a couple more answers before anything. Shall we, Darren?
Darren's got the 1,000-yard stare again.
Blair's shadow will gently, push Darren towards the door.
It's like the stone-on-stone grinding sound.
Yeah. Just come on, Darren, you gotta do this.
The door is ajar to the mayor's office.
Oh, Blair just going through the door. She's a ghost,
Yeah,
let's be honest.
You phase right through it, yeah. The mayor is joined by there's quite a few people in here. There is a Twilighter in here, probably one of the farmers out on one of the local farmsteads. There's a toad here. They look like they have kind of an engineering toolbox and workman's like frock. They look like they got a couple like scuffs on them. There is the individual named Rufus that some of y'all met. I don't think y'all know his name, but y'all saw the name on the pop-up for them, so. And there's 3 boos here, along with Mayor Dower. And there's a conversation going on. It's not very heated. It is a more calm conversation going on. What you overhear is, while y'all walk in, or float in, that they're talking about potential locations of where this bell might be. And, that's about all you grasp before, like, your entry, Darren, catches everybody's attention. And they all turn, and the mayor's like, "Oh, Darren, my boy, you've returned."
Sorry I was late, but we found there was another manor on the other side.
There's a lot of things in the forests.
It's
Surprised
fine
there's yet
now.
another manor.
No, it's fine now. Dreary owns it now, and the booze and ghosts there are really nice.
They won't be a problem for y'all for a while.
Well, that's wonderful news. I look forward to seeing Dreary again. But I'm sure you've heard of the dire situation we're dealing with right now.
Creepy Steeple's missing its chapel bell.
Yes.
We saw the pillar from the manor.
That bell is concerning that it's missing. There's a reason the boos are angry. Looking back at, like, the other 3. There's something special about that bell.
Something that we don't quite understand, or at least that's what one of the books at the manor read. I think we have some information we might need to trade about, if you know what I mean.
There was once an individual that understood it a little bit back in the day. It was when the last Creepy Steeple incident happened. However, that individual was off, I heard, chasing something in another land.
No, I thought he joined the theater.
He, like, stops for a second. He's like, "Did he?" Like, looks back at the booze. It's like, did you lie to me? But currently no one knows how to operate it besides just ring it at Creepy Steeple now. So it missing is concerning. It means someone else knows what it's capable of. It was a closely guarded secret.
And I have a funny feeling I might know who. Claire's gonna...
Oh, do you?
Is there a chair? You know what? No, fuck
Yeah.
it. She's gonna sit on top of this, like, statue in the middle.
Absolutely, yeah. There's an old, almost like a hook-tailed dragon skull.
Yeah, she'll sit at the top, kind of like, just comfortably and whatnot, and put her chin on one of her hands and be like, "Boy, do we have some information for you, but you might want to sit down or stand up or float. I don't care."
He will, like, take his cane and, like, have it in a position in front of him where he can kind of lean forward on it. He's like, go ahead.
So we went to the manor and Blur
the total-
explain what happened.
The total tip their hat and leave the room before you explain. Looks like they have a job to do. Though they don't sound like they go very far. It sounds like they're just outside the building doing something. You can kind of see them through the window over at the pipes. But go ahead. Sorry, you were saying.
Blair will be like, "Well, we went to the manor and, like, you know, kind of explain the whole situation about Broohausen, the weird bunny creature things, sellers or whatever the fuck they were called, how they were looking into the creepy steeple, they were planning on entering the contest, the painting kind of looked like shit, but that's just Blair opinion, totally not like, you know, one-side rivalry or whatever showing up. How Broohausen was in cahoots with these guys, they were trying to find an inn, they were interested in the bell, and yeah. Basically all that.
It does the fade to the black, and you hear like the yapping sounds, and then it like fades back in, just like in Paper Mario.
Everyone's in different poses. Everyone's in different poses.
Yeah, very slightly different poses. Like there's been a little bit of movement.
Darren just has a peach out now. And also for fast talking, I imagine it's just quick boo speech, or just the boo noises.
Yeah, absolutely. The mayor, like, nods a few times and says, "You know what? I think I have an idea what's going on here. Because unless you're sturdy of will and strong of heart and pretty nimble with a weapon, you walking straight into Creepy Steeple unabashed is very difficult. Unless the ghosts know you, they will accost you. Unless you're invited. Only ghosts that have ever lived at Creepy Steeple can invite others in. This works a lot like the manors, too, in most cases, anyway.
There's a sweat drop going down the side of Blair's head.
If they were in cahoots, and they were interested in the bell, I wouldn't be surprised if Broohausen extended their invite to let them bypass. It's something of a mystical deal of sorts, a special handshake. And Booze from Creepy Steeple, can sense that you've been invited if you do that special handshake. I wonder if those individuals slipped past unnoticed as part of that deal.
You say we might have traitor Booze around?
It sounds like Broohausen was the traitor here. Though, you can only extend an invite to so many people. Who did he let in?
Well,
Curious.
it couldn't have been anyone who was there when we were meeting him.
Yes, typically it's a +1 only situation. Well, that bell isn't here, and no one has seen anyone come in or out of the town since we saw the eruption, besides the Booze, of course. So, the bell has to be somewhere else.
Well, without the pipes down, don't think they would get far either.
That's what we're thinking. Either... It doesn't make sense, because it couldn't be at the manor where you are. It couldn't be in town here. The only options really are, at least at this point, is either they got lost in the forest, or... Are you certain that one of the ghosts isn't playing some kind of massive trick on the rest of you lot and is still there? Kind of look at each other, like, well, we're looking everywhere else to make sure where it is. It's like, did you check the steeple itself first? you can kind of see them like, huddle up, huddle, huddle up, huddle up. they just like huddle and start whispering to each other.
Blair just has 1,000-yard smile at that, like, oh god, it's just like my dorks. And she'll kind of float down and be like, well, I might be able to get in the steeple myself on the account of, I used to live there. But that was a long time ago before I went a-traveling and whatnot. Unless they changed the handshake, that is, I don't know.
The booze like stopped like huddling, like they started breaking into like quiet argument against each other on who got assigned to look around the creepy steeple.
Oh my gosh.
And they like looked up and they said, yeah, I think the handshake's unfortunately gotten changed since then on your end.
That sounds about right. So, but hey, they know me. She looks over at them with a question mark, like,
That place is on severe lockdown right now. I don't think anybody's gonna get anywhere close to there unless they have a really good reason to be there.
Yeah. Well, I'm a boo, I have the boo advantage, but about the other ones, like, good old sweet Darren. I mean, just look at him. Just look at him.
He's just munching a peach right now. He just looks up. Oh, they probably switched it since the last time I had to visit.
Surely
Exactly.
Surely there's some other important reason we can get guests into the creepy steeple. This is kind of important.
Well, there's that art competition, right? I want to kind of join myself when it's a better time. If that helps.
The boos kind of like look up for a second. Oh, crap, that is coming up, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And they're just like, ah. Yeah, you know what? That might work. That might work. Hey, if y'all can work on a convincing art piece, you could potentially get in the art competition.
You're talking to the #1 artist in Twilight Town. She looks over to the mayor with like a mischievous grin.
You just hear just like the ruffling of his mustache, just thinking about all the lovely art you have left around town.
She'll just put one hand on one shoulder, and then her shadow will put another hand on the other shadow and be like, just think of it as this way. Local artist saves the day with also the best town greeter around. I mean, it'll look and sound good for Twilight Town, no?
Yes, I do suppose you are correct.
Oh, we should put that on the new pamphlets for town.
Tell you what, if you're successful, we will absolutely make new pamphlets for you.
And I'll be allowed to graffiti around. I mean, practice around.
We'll talk. But he says, if this can work, can you lot sign them up, or sign their entourage up as a member of that competition? And they look at each other like, I think so. I know there's not going to be an audience this time around because of all this going around, but I think it's just going to be the closed-door competition, and we're just going to have judges judge. And then we're going to make sure to usher out the competitors as soon as it's over.
I think that could work, and we can try looking for the spell in the steeple, and if it's not in the steeple, well then that's one area knocked out, so to speak.
Sounds like a good plan.
Also, question.
Yes.
Who's the hat guy over there? And Blair just kind of points at Rufus.
Oh. This is a gentleman from a far-off land. Your name was Rufus, correct? And he's like, yeah, that's me. He's like, he was coming here to head to Creepy Steeple with him and his fellow entourage, Ribbon, which I believe is currently at the Dusklight Sundries. Rufus is here to collect his belongings at Creepy Steeple. Because it appears he's been signed under contract elsewhere and has to go there. And he's like, yes, I gotta follow through. I don't necessarily like it, but I gotta do it.
And you need an in to the Creepy Steeple then, correct?
Mm-hmm. I gotta get back in there. I ain't been there in a hot minute.
And the handshake's changed since you've probably been there, let's be honest, so...
He thinks, it's like, I don't know if it's been quite that long on my end since I at least did an extended stay there, but the best I could do is only get in one other person.
And that'd be your entourage.
That was the original plan.
Well, if you can't get in by normal means, maybe we can write you into our little script, so to speak.
Or you can just ride along with me.
I could definitely pitch a hand or two where needed. I got a couple little useful powers. Maybe do a little tit for tat deal, I think.
I think that could work. Darren, you're gonna be playing the role of manager, got it?
Oh, okay.
I mean, look at this face. Sweetest little face you've ever seen.
You just look at the no expression stare.
Plus, I'd rather give that role to you than, to Doug. I don't trust him. Not with my art. Hell no.
No, but he seems to be managing Punky already.
Yeah, that is true. But yeah, I think you guys got yourself a deal. We'll enter the competition and try to find this bell of yours.
We would definitely appreciate it. We can try and spare some fun little treasures and things we've collected along the way if you're able to find that bell. The booze across from Mayor Dowersay.
Of course! And I think it's just gonna cost the mayor, let's see, I need some paint, I need a canvas, maybe a gold coin or two, you know? A little mischievous grin is on her face again, as her shadow just gives a thumbs up.
And you just hear just and he'll call over the other Twilighter and ask him to go check the warehouse down to the south and see what they can find for you.
Let's go!
And they'll head down that way. Other people can see the Twilighter leave the building and head down to the south into the warehouse. They'll be able to procure any kind of creative mundane supplies you might need for this competition.
Yippee! Oh yeah,
If you want, and if you want and don't already have it, you can add one painter supplies toolkit to your inventory.
I already have one that's just spray paint, but I will add another.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you had painter supplies or not for tool proficiency or not.
Oh, for tool proficiency, no, I have Thieves' Tool, but...
Okay. Yeah, the painter supplies trade toolkit.
Yeah. I only had spray paint, so an actual supply kit would be nice.
Yeah, they'll provide that to you.
Ooh, okay. Yippee!
And as y'all arrange this is about the time both groups finish what they're doing, and you also can see that Brixie, Recall, and Spike have gathered kind of in front of the Tosterenans and talking amongst each other.
Yeah, Blair will go out to chat with her lads.
Okay.
Any report, boys?
It's not good. Something's happened to the bell that they love to ring. I can't say I've seen this before. This is new.
Oh, so it's even worse than the last time, which we weren't even here for.
No, that was just using the bell. The bell is just gone now.
Oh, gone. Ooh. Alright. Anything else, boys?
Brixie will speak up. It's like, a lot of them are really excited for the upcoming art competition.
Mm-hmm. Which I have some good news on with that, but finish your report.
And they kind of like look at each other. It's like, they've almost done combing Twilight Town. They seem mostly satisfied that it's not here, though they're running out of places to really look. They fanned out and covered pretty much everywhere within the region of the forest.
Alright, well, good work, boys. Can at least clear out Twilight Town and the outskirts of it. Leaves only the steeple itself in the forest, just like the mayor was talking about. But, until further notice, or until that contest comes close, we're not going near Creepy Steeple. It's on complete lockdown and shut down. And they changed the handshake, so we got nothing. We got shit.
And they all throw their heads like, ah! And I gotta learn a whole new one. I gotta sign paperwork and everything. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that either, but I got some good news. Our way into the steeple is going to be that art competition, see? So you know what that means. We got some crafting we gotta get to, lads. Show them what we're really about.
It's not a bad idea. We could probably set up some painting area here quickly.
May is gonna get us some supplies, and if we can knock this out the park, Twilight Town is ours to practice as much as we want.
And Doug, Addy, and Punkiki can hear and see this conversation taking place in the middle of town from y'all's position.
I will begin making my way over there.
Okay.
Timsies.
I just imagine all the boos in the center are just like doing that classic boo cackle right now.
So you said we heard that
Hey,
conversation?
everyone.
Yeah, you were hearing the conversation. You could definitely hear from there. You're only like 30 to 40 feet away, and like no one's really being secretive or anything.
Hey y'all, I don't know if we found really anything out that you probably didn't find out on your own either. Just Belle stolen, Ghosts are in a fuss about it. Not really looking in the most clever of spaces, but I don't know. It seems like it's a whole tizzy. You find anything out more useful?
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to go to the steeple to look for it. Also, we're entering the art competition.
Oh shit. For what reason? Do you mind? I mean, there doesn't have to be a reason to do art, but I guess, like, is there one?
What, do you hate
Yeah.
art?
Huh?
I was just curious if you hate art, because it seems like you pretty, like, you don't want us to be able to do art or anything.
I don't see how what I said equates to that at all. Have you taken, like, do you understand, like sentence processing? Like, I just asked a
No.
question. Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
Oh my gosh.
At least she's honest.
Yeah, no, sorry, that's my bad then.
God.
Okay, well, question stands. Is there a reason?
Yes and yes. Creepy Steeple is a no-go for now. The booze won't let anybody in. And the art competition is 1, something I want to enter in, but 2, and most importantly, the only way in right now.
And it's like a we situation?
I mean, yeah, I'll be entering and you guys will be my entourage. That's how we get in.
For me, what kind of art are you doing? Or we doing, I guess?
Your job is to look cute and pretty, and my job is to do the art.
She flushes and then just kind of... And she does the, like... foot, like, the one foot just kind of, like, turning in the dirt a little bit as she's, like, looking down, and she just shuts up.
He like slowly raises her hand.
Yes, Pankiki?
Does breaking stuff count as art?
Blair looks to the other three, to Rick Hall, Banksy, or Brixie, and Spike. Quick, a huddle.
The Brixie and Recall seem to be like, and then Spike just says in a low tone, disrespect your surroundings.
Okay, undo the puddle. Blair will look at Punkiki. Maybe.
He looks confused, but she nods and she goes,
Okay, so maybe break stuff.
We won't break the other contestants' stuff, but I don't see why we can't cause a little destruction on the way there. But we gotta convince the booze of our whole entourage, so me and the boys here are gonna be, of course, entering the contest, so to speak. I think Darren's gonna play the role of my manager.
Darren just gives a thumbs up.
And I would say, you and Addy over there could be perfectly good bodyguards, so to speak. After all, with the bell being missing, I wouldn't want to get hurt myself, right?
But if I'm breaking stuff, shouldn't I be, like, with you guys? Because that's art? Maybe?
Well, just think of it as this way. You are protecting art.
Yeah, but I want to make it.
I mean, Goes back into the huddle.
Sorry, I got distracted by something. What kind of art is it again?
Blair is gonna consult with the booze. Do we let Punkiki help with the art?
Once again, Brixie and Recall seem to be out to lunch thinking about it, and Spike is the one with the wise words. It's like, it might be more convincing if you have more of the team working on it. Who knows? It may even look, maybe not better, but maybe you could make it look larger. Maybe there's some kind of prize in winning the art competition.
Okay, huddle out. I suppose you can help me then, Punkiki.
she like suddenly like switches from like the side of the road like next to Addy and all of them to like next to Blair and all of them. She has her arms crossed and she does like a kind of little nod that's like, yeah, that's right.
I'm still waiting for an answer on what kind of art it is.
Oh, that's the beauty of it. We won't know till we actually start.
Okay.
Oh, wait, where's Doug?
Probably a garbage can.
Yeah, I've never really taken much art. Most I've done for art is like tagging when I was young with my brother.
Well,
I
then
think
you're gonna fit
Kiki-
right in.
I think Kiki wanders to like the closest garbage can and is just kind of like kicking the side and being like,
Doug, are you in there?
Doug's down the street behind that bush talking to a boo. Should I start going now?
Hey.
So
Yeah.
Doug has like pulled this one boo aside. She's like, "Hey, so tragedy about what happened to your bell and all, but you know, life still needs to go on. You need to be prepared for when you find it. And you know, we were the ones hired to bring the bell polish." As he just holds out his hand and prestidigitations a little tin that says bell polish with a little like model of the Creepy Steeple bell on front of it. Problem is that we don't know how to get inside. You know, the whole handshake thing. Could you vouch for me here?
Roll me a persuasion check.
Okay. 19.
They like look around and they're like, I don't think I can right now specifically, or I'm gonna be in big trouble. But if you can get inside, I might be able to help you.
Okay, man on the inside. Gotcha. All right, well then, I'll go talk with my fellow bell polishers, and we will be ready. So keep an eye out for us, and keep it a secret, so that way everyone can be happy with a shiny bell when we show up and finish off our job.
All right, thanks so much. That'll be very helpful once we get the bell back.
Exactly. All right, and Doug just puts his hands behind his head, starts like casual walking over here. So, what are you all doing?
Hey Doug, were you checking in on that boo? I gotta say, this new leaf that I'm seeing you is just so y'all. Doug, I just want to apologize for like judging you so harshly when we first met. I am sorry.
Yeah, water under bridges. He just tosses the like thing of fake bell polish over his shoulder and probably hits someone in the back of the head.
But yeah, we're talking about art. Apparently, Punky's gonna break stuff, and then they're gonna do something after that. I don't know.
Oh, that sounds nice. Make a beautiful piece, and then have Punky break it, give it an ethereal feeling.
No, it's
I mean, that's
kind
a
of,
very
it's
kind
part
of
the
like
piece.
modern
know?
performance art. Like that's actually a thing. Like there's this one like sort of like art piece installation somewhere in like Sweden, I think, where the like a robot is just like spilling its necessary hydraulic oil and constantly. I'm going off on a tangent. I'm so sorry.
No, I think I know this scam. It's where you throw a brick through a window and you call it larceny, right?
What? That's really surprising coming from you, Doug.
I was an artist in my youth.
Anyways, Blair, I think you were the one to take the lead here.
Yes, long story short, Doug. No one can go to the Creepy Steeple because it's on lockdown. And also they've changed the hands to shake, so we can't get in that way either. Only way in is to enter the art contest.
Yeah, no, that guy was telling me the whole thing. He said he'll wait for us and try to help us when we get inside.
Blair's gonna squint an insight on that.
Okay. Should I roll anything, Alpha?
14.
Let me think. Would it be deception? Are you lying?
He's not really lying, but he hasn't said like one thing. So I'll deceive, or I could just give it to Tweets.
It's up to you.
At that point, if there's not really a contest, you're telling the truth. In that particular case, yeah, it would be up to you how much you want to give with what
I would say,
Tweets rolled.
I'll always say this since Blair seems to always have suspicion toward Doug. Doug obviously attempted something, tried to probably con someone or scam someone. Didn't go out the way it came, but that's what he came back with, succeeding.
Why do I have the funny feeling that you did something wrong?
It was
I don't know,
probably
ambient
for
mistrust.
the right reasons.
That, and you gotta look like someone just doing a scam right now.
What are you talking about? So it just yells in the background, who threw this bell polish?
She squints harder. Listen, when we go to the steeple, I want nothing to do with whatever you're planning. Got it?
That'll be very easy, yes.
Oh, Darren will just step forward. Now, as the new manager, I'll have to approve any new additions.
No, you don't gotta worry about that, Mr. Manager. I'm the producer, so I'm already above you.
Don't listen to him, he's nothing. Anyways.
Actually, that really depends on what you're working for, because some production companies, like the work can continue even if it swaps production companies. So it's kind of like a lateral position more than anything.
Well, that depends. Is it a union gig or not?
Hey, Blair, are you union?
Blair's gonna walk away from this conversation. She's gonna talk to the boys and pull out a coin purse and be like, why don't we go shopping real quick while we wait for supplies?
Oh, we should also talk to Beaker. He knows more about magic here than anyone.
Well, the Muppet?
What's a Muppet?
The what?
Okay, I gotta meet him. I gotta meet this guy. Is he like thin and orange?
No.
Okay, different Beaker. You just activated my childhood there. I'm so sorry. Yeah, let's go meet Beaker.
I think it's time to shop.
You got it. All right. Collectively, you travel up the street just a little bit, and you will end up at a Dusklight Sundries. There's a familiar haunting chime of the door as it opens for each one of you that go through it. Once again, for a refresher, for any of these items, you should be able to click them to see what they do. You can also, the prices pin up top will help you tell you how much each thing is.
Darren's just gonna walk straight up to the counter over to Beaker. Hello, Beaker.
Oh, yes. Hello, Darren. How can I help you?
I was just wondering, since you know about magic, do you know about the bell from Creepy Steeple?
That seems to be the talk of the town right now.
Yeah, it's missing.
I'm gonna roll something for him. I don't know how it was made, or who decided to make it. I do know that bell has been there for a very long time. It is said it's been there longer than the chapel itself.
Oh, they say something like that about Twilight Town.
that bell had strange powers. Some say those that used it were able to change the landscape around them somehow. But that was just a rumor, at least until I saw the situation before. He gives the 1,000-yard stare.
Him and Darren both, just in different directions.
I'm hoping that it is found before it is utilized again in such a way. But it seems like it's gone entirely missing. Can't have been easy to move such a large object. Couldn't have moved far at this point, at least yet. I hope someone can find it.
And the last ghost who could use it is gone. I don't think the current boss of the steeple knew how to.
I don't believe so. That proper knowledge wasn't passed on, at least between somebody present at the steeple, at least. I can try to see if I can look up anything in old textbooks about the steeple.
No,
And,
that
I
would
will
be
try.
wonderful.
I will try to get back to you later today or tomorrow.
Okay. For your troubles, you'll drop a peach.
It is eaten in 3 frames. He grabs it and consumes it at the speed that Mr. Frog from Smiling Friends eats things.
One frame of
Darren doesn't
animation.
even blink.
Thank you for the peach.
You're welcome, and thank you.
And then we'll go back to reading and analyzing like various little like bits and bobs on the countertop. Seems like they might be working on toward making something again.
But that'll be it for Darren.
Alrighty. And you are able to shop to your heart's content. If you have any questions about any of the items, do let me know.
Now, Punky, I absolutely think that above board, I absolutely think that the HP plus should go to you. HP is more effective on a barbarian. I, as a fighter, should not have more HP than the barbarian. It should go to you. But if I get it, I have 69 HP.
I don't have enough money for I don't have anywhere close to enough money for HP plus. I only have 24 coins.
Okay.
That's
you
fair.
are-
That's fair.
Okay, but hear me out. You are Saint Leah.
True. I bless it.
24 coins, man. I wonder how that could have happened.
Yeah, I wonder.
Yes.
Also, I may be blind, but I'm not seeing the price on anything. I've got descriptions for everything, but no price.
The price is in the top section. Yeah.
They up above the on the checkout counter. There's a prices pin.
Oh,
that
okay,
you can
there.
open to read price of things. Yeah, there wasn't a really elegant way to like edit all the handouts proper with prices.
Above board question.
Yes.
If I were to like use the poison mushroom but sneak it into somebody's pocket, would that effect happen by any chance?
I will say yes, because it is kind of like a contact weapon. I
Okay.
would say if you reverse pickpocketed a poison mushroom, it would probably activate. There's a lot of items I would say, like if you want to like reverse pickpocket like them, like yeah, it would activate.
Okay. I'm thinking. I'm scheming. Don't worry about it. Tee hee hee hee. Unless.
I think this might be suited to everyone kind of above board saying what they are most like interested in, and us kind of figuring it out that way.
Yeah, y'all can do either or. Like it is up to y'all.
Just for sake of like, expedience, I suppose.
I will say the bubble flower was looking pretty. However, that is, I think, most of my coins gone. Yeah, I would only have 4 coins to my name, man.
I was last time most interested in the cape feather, but are you interested in it, Punk?
No, I'm probably gonna get the double cherry.
Double cherry, got it.
I think I'm probably gonna get some poison mushrooms.
Okay. And it's worth noting that the cape feather there are multiple in stock. They have 3 in stock.
Yeah, hold up. I gotta pull out the calculator. I gotta math.
I don't think I saw. Yeah, I just saw the 3 in stock. I just saw the stock. I missed that last time.
Yeah, no sweat. Anything that doesn't list a blank in stock means they just have like however many that you need, you can buy. There aren't too many items on the list that do, but there's a few things in the store that don't have a limited stock.
I would also ask, Doug has some things to sell.
They will buy things if you want to sell something.
Yeah, so Doug would like run up to his man behind the counter, and it'd be like, "Hey, so I found these things in a totally normal, not unlawful place." He drops down the fancy cufflinks and the commemorative coin.
I love it that like the coin like hits the counter. Esteban will pick up the items and give them a good once-over. We'll also take out like a jeweler's monocle to look at the cufflinks and the commemorative coin. You see him like take the coin like kind of like back behind the curtain, and then he'll walk back out after like a minute with it looks like some kind of book, and he like sets the coin down next to it and he starts like thumbing through the book. Kind of like looks like it's coin collectors usually have like reference numbers for coins, and they start looking through it, and he looks up and says, the cufflinks I could give you 5 coins for. The commemorative coin, it seems like he's like throwing a number around in his head as he's trying to think. I could give you 18 coins for it.
Doug will immediately be like, "Done." Now, also, I have a business proposition for you that might involve, creating some wares, as he like gestures to like a partially spent spell scroll from where he like learned science. He's just like, if I could fill out your stock, possibly, maybe we could work something out.
Making more of the Magikoopa scrolls, you mean, from spells that you know?
Oh yeah, no, I know. I already picked up 2, and I'm already eyeing most of the stuff in your bin over there. Like, here, let me put it this way. I need to make a 3rd level scroll for no particular reason, but I could also make the exact same scroll for you if you just give me the stuff that I would need to make it, basically give it to me at cost, and you can do whatever markup you want.
As fun as that sounds, to make a Magikoopa scroll, we usually have to get a Magikoopa involved specifically. They usually very closely guard the secrets of making those scrolls proper. But definitely could use your help. Let me put in some... Well, wait, I can't do that. The pipes aren't working. Ugh. Tell you what. I would be interested in this business proposition, Doug. If those pipes get back up and running somehow. If they do, I can call in a friend, and we can do a 3-way deal.
Okay, alright. Not exactly what I had planned, but sure. Now, I'm just gonna go over and grab some scrolls after above game do some math.
Okay. It seems that the method of making Magic Koopa scrolls are very, very well guarded. Typically, only those that graduate the colleges of the Magic Koopas actually know how to make those specific kinds.
Darren will head up and he'll purchase one of the Boo Bells.
A Boo Bell, you got it. Alrighty. We'll start.
And I'm gonna walk over here as you notice someone he hasn't met yet. So they just go, "Oh, hello. I don't think I've greeted you yet. I hope you've been enjoying your stay in Twilight Town."
The individual known as, I believe, Punkiki met them early on, as did maybe another person or two. Turns around and waves to you using one of the ribbons, as they don't appear to have any arms. But they seem to like manipulate the long edges of the ribbons almost like appendages, and they say, "Well, howdy there."
Hello, I'm Darren. Nice to meet you.
Likewise, I'm Ribbon. I'm here visiting this here Twilight Town with a friend of mine, doing a little bit of an errand.
Oh, you're Rufus's friend.
Oh, you've already met Rufus? Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're traveling with him, and I think you soon.
Oh, yeah. If he's traveling around, yeah, I'll be along with him as well.
Oh?
Where are y'all heading?
Eventually, Creepy Steeple. Hi, I'm Blair. Nice to meet you.
She
She'll
would
turn
turn
around.
Yeah, she would turn around and use one of the ribbon tassels to wave to you as well. And it says, "Nice to meet you too." Yeah, if y'all are heading to Creepy Steeple, I know that's where we were heading. We were gonna get Rufus's belongings so he can get back to the circus.
The circus. Blair's for a little frozen. What kind of circus?
Why, a fantastical entertainment circus, of course. Rufus signed a contract of sorts with my mentor.
Who is...
Oh, only the magnificent and wonderful Boo Dazzle.
Blair lets out a sigh of relief for a second, like, oh, Boo, you're gonna be, he's part of Boo Dazzle's group, I see.
Yeah, he signed a contract. He has to work for him now.
I see. Well, I mean, I've heard of Boo Dazzle. Haven't seen their circus as of late, though, so I can't say for certain. And I don't want old biases to get in my way, so to speak. But I'm
He's
sure
out.
you'll have a good time.
He's out looking for a new spot to run a gig while another contract gets drafted up with the kingdom.
I see. So they're with Boo Dazzle till that happens.
You seem like you know a good bit.
Well, I wasn't part of Boo Dazzle's circus per se. Guess you could say we were sort of in rivaling circus, so to speak.
Uh-huh.
She kind of looks over at Darren, though. There's a little sweat drop coming from her face, because I don't think she's talked about her life before the Twilight Town.
He just looks at Blair. Oh, you were part of the circus? That's cool.
Oh.
Yeah. Addy is just like head in hand staring at Blair and Ribbon interacting.
Maybe it will happen this session, Chad. What is it? I don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah.
But Blair, she's like, yeah, like I said, I know of Broohausen. I know of them. My mentor was more of their rival, so to speak.
Oh. Well, there's only one rival that Broohausen have, and I would assume that'd be Jezebel.
Yep, good old Jezebel. I was a part of her circus once upon a time, but I don't really talk about it much. Not that it was a bad thing, it's just happened so long ago.
I see. Well, don't tell Broohausen that. If you ever see him, don't ever tell him that.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if Broohausen even remembers me or even knows of me, considering I was Jezebel's apprentice of sorts.
That's like me. I'm Broohausen's apprentice.
Why aren't you such a sweet thing? And don't get me wrong, I have admiration for Broohausen, but old ties run deep, so to speak.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Once you're in with the carnival gang, like you kind of stick with it.
Like a nodding of understanding. Kindred souls. Kindred souls. Yeah, sorry, I'm just talking your ear off, aren't I?
Well, that's all right. Always good to have a nice conversation.
Yeah. I have been meaning to talk to Jezebel. I haven't seen her since I left. But, I guess we'll talk a little bit more since we'll be traveling to the Creepy Steeple together.
Of course, I'm certain that's all kinds of things we can talk about, especially once we get inside.
Yeah, of course.
If getting inside seems possible, I've been hearing a lot of things coming out of there. I'm certain they're not gonna be too friendly toward guests for at least a little bit.
And I don't know the handshake, they changed it, so there's no way of getting in that way, so... And they might have changed it before Rufus left, so who knows. But our way in is through that art contest, so... I'll be sure to make something that will blow their minds.
Oh, are you gonna give them their own mural?
Oh, you know it. Something even better, though. You okay over there, Addy?
Yeah, I was just buying this feather, right? 15 coins.
Why were you looking
Yes,
over
that is
there while
correct.
you were buying the feather?
Yeah, you were staring for a really
I,
long
like-
time.
Hey, were you
Addy's
trying
head
to do
whips
math?
towards the two of you, and she has the expression of a mother when you just messed up her perfectly clean oven. Just the stone grinder just as the head turns to the two of you. Yeah, totally fine.
Beaker says over the counter, her heart rate is accelerated. She may have an illness.
Oh,
You are
definitely.
sick.
Darren
Yeah,
said
I am
one thing.
down with the sickness.
Darren
Would
said
you
That's
like
one
me to
thing.
amputate
don't.
something?
You probably won't get
I
that.
can cure it, probably.
With the amputation? I didn't know you could amputate, Darren.
No, it's me that can amputate. Beaker raises like a rusty saw.
Addy turns to Beaker. Okay, but can you turn people into ghosts?
No, I don't think I can do that.
Well, talk to me when you can. And Addy turns and walks away from the table after putting the coins down.
I will.
She is power walking outside, by the way.
But yeah, I'll go ahead and get you a handout for Cake Feather.
I just imagine Blair looks at Ribbon, is just like, living, am I right?
Yeah, it's sure is a time.
Darren
There's
will
things
just
I
turn
miss
back.
about it, but
Darren will just turn back to Blair. So what did you do in the circus?
I tell you what, I'll tell you that story when we're on the road, okay? And away from peering ears. She kind of glances over at Beaker.
Beaker has a small little like little capacitor that has like electricity going through it, and he's pecking it with his mask.
Okay.
In the meantime, though, I think I'm gonna buy me some of those poison mushrooms, though.
Absolutely. How many would you like of them? There's 3 in stock.
I had to pull up my calculator. I was being all like, yeah, okay, so I think. Hold up. They're 11 each. I'll go ahead and take 2.
You got it.
And yeah, I think I'll just stick to the 2 poison mushrooms. The star bits sounded like a fun time, but I think I'm just gonna stick to my poisons.
The star bits are fun and can be situationally extremely useful if you know how to use them right.
Yeah.
Gonna say, like, Doug reaches into his garbage bag cloak and pulls out just a actual giant sack with money and drops it down. Yeah, that'll cover these. And he just holds up the bone shield, Gahul's skull, and Hocus Pocus scrolls.
Sounds good. Absolutely. You are able to purchase those. There was only 1 of each, if I remember right, of those in particular.
I mean, I couldn't afford if there's 2 of any.
Yeah,
nearly,
for sure.
That nearly cleared out Doug's 50, like, actually, when I sold the coins, it was 78 coins, so yeah.
Dang.
But yeah, Doug's just like, yeah, thanks a lot, Bon Bon. I'll be back once I rob someone else. As he just starts pulling out the Hocus Pocus scroll and starts reading it to learn how to cast it.
Yeah, you'll absolutely have time to learn those spells should you choose.
And before he leaves, Darren will just pull out and, as usual, hand a peach over to Ribbon. Oh, it was nice meeting you.
Oh, shucks. Well, thank you.
Yeah, you've been.
Go ahead.
Blair will just add, yeah, you've been a real chum, you know that?
Well, I don't know what to say. My goodness, you certainly are kind.
And I hope we get along even more later. And you just walk out.
Was there anything Punkiki wanted to buy?
No, I think she was looking at the double cherry, but I think she's gonna hoard her money for now. She is going to walk up to Blair though.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just gonna stand there, and then she's gonna look at Blair, and then she's gonna look over at the mushroom on the table, and then she's just gonna look back at Blair. And then she's gonna look back at the mushroom, and then look back at Blair.
Yes, Punkiki.
Do you have any, like, spare change?
You want a mushroom as well?
Yeah.
How much do you need?
5 coins.
have a funny feeling that's the amount I stole from you.
It might have been. I don't remember at all.
I think it is.
It's close. It's really close.
Blair will think about it.
Also,
And-
Vaughn, for quick copying, I have also made sure to show you the handouts for the spells that you just bought as well.
Okay, cool.
While
I'll do
we're
that
on
after
a
stream.
little bit of logistics,
Huh?
could you? I lost access to the Tanaki suit. If you could give me access back to that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I
Well,
think
I wasn't sure if you had another one or not. I had forgotten.
you go ahead, Tweets.
Oh,
Well, I will
are
think
power ups consumed when you use them?
Yep, they are one-time use.
Oh, okay. Then never mind. I don't have another one. I thought they were something that you could like use repeatedly. My bad.
No, yeah, they are consumable.
Blair will go ahead and think about it, and then she will give like a playful sigh and give you 5 gold coins.
Okay, before you do, when you're like thinking about it, you probably like turn away and then look back, and when you look back, Kiki's glasses are off and she's doing the like Puss in Boots like cat face, and then she sees you pulling the coins out already, and she's just like, "Oh, okay," and then she just grabs them, puts the glasses on, and grabs the mushroom.
What mushroom do you grab?
I'm just grabbing a regular mushroom.
Okay, sounds good. I will quickly grab you one real quick.
I was gonna say you're cute, so you don't have to do the puppy eyes on me.
Yeah,
Pat
but
you on
aren't
the
I
head.
cuter when I do the puppy eyes?
Glances to the side.
Her jaw like drops and she looks like you hear like the like discordant like piano like keys, and she like makes a face and she's like, "What? You don't think
No, it's fine. It's okay. I'm just gonna get the mushroom. Thanks, Blair."
very slowly, dejectedly, with her head staring at the ground, walking out of the store with the mushroom.
I don't think I'm ever gonna understand living like this. She'll pay for her mushrooms and head on out.
Sounds good.
She'll give Beaker a wave too, like, see you around.
Goodbye. Enjoy the afterlife. And you guys are able to head back to town. And this would enter the more nebulous spot of the tabletop today, where I look to y'all and ask y'all if there's anything y'all specifically want to accomplish before heading onward. Y'all would be able to get a long rest if y'all would like.
Please.
Y'all would be able,
Please.
yeah, y'all would be able to rest in town and everything.
I would just have a simple time question. Would we be leaving the next day, or is it like days out?
Probably the next day or so. Like, if y'all want to stay longer, y'all can. The competition isn't for a little bit. Y'all do have some time to like work on stuff. So it depends on how soon you want to get to the steeple. If you want to try doing investigations before, during, or after the competition. This is more of like the world is your oyster at this point.
I know Blair would want to work on her piece. Not gonna
Okay.
lie. Since she is participating in the contest, I think her and the boys are gonna work on their mural for the Creepy Steeple contest.
Okay, that sounds good.
I mean, depending how long they are, Darren is probably either just making sure the booze are, well, not causing too much issues, and then probably talking to the toad fixing the pipe most of the time.
Alrighty. Let me write that down real quickly. Just so I'm getting tabs on what everybody's doing at the moment. How about for Addy, Punky, Doug? Anything for y'all?
I think Kiki's just trying to help with the art with Blair and the gang. I think she's definitely trying her best not to get in the way. And she's also, I don't think she's eyeing things in a way where she's like looking for things that they're working on to break. I think she's looking for things around that she can break to like add to the pile of things that they have to work with.
Addy has been consulting very heavily with Blair to construct matching outfits for everyone.
Oh, all right, okay.
I hope you guys like ripped sleeves and all that.
Ah, yes, Darren in his punk phase.
And I will be using my, because I have all of the like crafting for like leatherworking, weaving, that sort of stuff, and as I made my own suit, and that is the kind of logic behind that. So yeah, I would be, the two main things are restocking my healer's kit and designing outfits for everyone based on Blair's
fantastic.
specifications.
All right, okay.
Sleeves are bullshit.
Sleeves are bullshit.
And anything for Doug over the next day and or days?
Doug will definitely be trying to get these things together as I'm sending you a list.
Let me see what. Yeah. Let me see. Okay, that last one fucking threw me. I was like, all right. Wait, what?
I know. Doug is preparing what is both a plan B and or like possible scam. So he's just gonna have those all ready in case anything goes like wrong. Just gonna stuff those into his garbage sack and then occasionally be like, "Hey, what does anyone need?" And just see if he can just steal or scam something from someone to help the party.
Absolutely. Well then, I will leave y'all to ruminate on this. Now that I got this information down, we are going to end a little early today, as this was a little bit of a shorter session today. Next session might be a pinch longer, but I'm going to get with y'all over the course of this week on these things. I want to talk with each of you privately on these.
Oh yeah.
There's one last thing Darren will do before we start the next day, basically. And it's kind of my wanted time. He's just going to dump the remaining of his spell slots in the Goodberry.
Okay, you're just going to make a mountain of peaches. Got it.
With all spell slots, he has 40 on person now.
There's so many. That you have a sack of peaches on you.
Yep.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, you speaking up reminded me, Darren. Sorry for interrupting. That Addy was gonna talk to Darren about where you got your shield and maybe getting one if we're expecting more rumbles in the future.
Oh, okay. Yeah, absolutely. We can absolutely like resolve that as well over the course of the week.
Yeah, for sure.
And if y'all think of anything else over the course of the week that you want to do as well, we can add on to this list and we can talk back and forth before next session.
Oh yeah.
And that goes for any player.
Appreciate it.
Well, all right. I know we are ending about 45 minutes early, but this is kind of like the downtime planning section. So before we hit the next major area. So I will draw the session here to a close for this evening, and expect a lot more next week.
Yippee!
Woo!
It is good to be back as well.
I am already excited for next week after what the idea I've had.
That holy shit! I saw that list of things. I was like, all right. I was like, yeah, the first three things made sense, and then the first one kind of made me like look at it sort of like the critic from Ratatouille. Or sorry, the chef from Ratatouille.
Yeah, I was gonna say
the
the chef where they like pull it close. Huh?
But yeah, fantastic session, gang. Be prepared for silly shenanigans next week.
Thank you for running.
Yay!
Absolutely. Well then, before lingering thoughts on Pop-Tart Lasagna and Cheesy Michael spring back up in our minds, let's go around the table.
Cheesy
Just-
Michael.
Oh, you're Cheesy Michael in distance. It's too late for you.
No. Okay, I'm gonna interrupt tweets from Senior by selecting tweets to do the outro first.
Oh, Beans! Hi, yes, hello. You can find me over at Blue Sky on Twitter, mostly Blue Sky, at Miss Tweetums, where I repost memes and once in a while post art. I am doing art fight. No one is safe, especially after Saturday, where I'm freed from obligations. Yippee! And yeah, I got nothing else for the time being. I may or may not have something in the future. Who knows? Only I know. And I would like to say thank you, everybody. This was a fun session. And Jezebel's number one. Anyways,
Damn!
I gotta rep the mentor, man. I'm sorry. I know Bedazzle's amazing, but Jezebel, you know. That's the homie. Anyways, I think I'm gonna pass the Pop-Tart Lasagna over to let's do Punkiki. Punky,
The
you're
Pop Tart. It's a Pop Tart lasagna. It's turned from a skull to a Pop Tart lasagna. Hey everybody. Hey everybody.
I've been put Kiki for the night.
You can find me over at twitch.tv/punky_o_o. We talk about food crimes. I play games. I get called an apple small. Everybody bullies me. I think it's a good time. I don't know.
Living the streamer experience.
truly, genuinely. I'm doing a birthday marathon on Saturday. It'll be fun. You should stop by. And if you want to know about the things that I'm doing, you can follow me on Blue Sky, which is at punky PUN-KI. That's it for me, and I'm gonna toss it over to Leah. Here, take this. Take a slice of the Pop-Tart lasagna.
Oh, thank you so much. Everyone in chat, it's up to you to decide whether or not Punky is an apple tall or an apple small. You must use the emote you believe in, and it is up to the people's choice. But I am not Punky. I am Amusing Thalia. You can find me doing various things on my channel as well, mostly TTRPGs and other various video games with friends. But I just want to thank you all for being here today, for hanging out with us. We all get a limited amount of time on this plane, and thank you for spending some of yours with us here today. Passing it to Darren. Robot.
I mean, same thing at the end. Ooh, I got a corner piece. Anyway, yes, I'm El Robot, where you can find me, basically here. If you really need to get hold of me, Blue Sky at El Robot, mostly reposts and the odd thought. Otherwise, you're more likely going to find me just lurking in most of the people here's various channels and chats, including our wonderful GM.
Oh shit. Yo, what up, everybody? I'm Skelly Alpha. You can find me on Twitch and Blue Sky and YouTube under the same name. A lot of art fight going on. There's going to be an art fight stream tomorrow. It's going to be an art fight stream Thursday. It's going to be an art fight stream Saturday. Other than that, the usuals continue. I know on Sunday we're back with Those Who Wonder finally. After a month hiatus, I finally get my fix of playing my totally not depressed, totally not demure Eldritch Tree Lady. And we're going to go visit the Dreadlord of a realm and just go have a drink with him in a bar. I'm sure that's exactly what's going to happen. But that's really it for me. Expect more art fight just throughout the month. And I will pass it over to... Gosh, I think everybody's gone. I think it's just Vaughn now.
Well, thank you. Hi, you've already found me here at twitch.tv/BurnoutVaughn. You can find me on Blue Sky and YouTube at Burnout Vaughn, over on Patreon at Burnout's Bar. Yeah, as I'm being told by Twitch right now, tune in Thursday for I guess, my streamiversary, but more importantly, for our second episode of the Skeleton Crew's blind playthrough of Persona 4. I'm already looking forward to it. I want to see how dumb our friends actually are, because right now I'm convinced we're sharing one brain cell between 3 kids. But following that, on Saturday, we also had the return of a student's detour through Baldur's Gate, where our Saved by the Spell Strixhaven characters are all playing through Baldur's Gate, and, well, we accidentally murdered the Gilf. I'm sorry, gang. So we're gonna have to move on from that horrible, horrible loss. Will we succeed? Who knows? But then following that, like we said, on Sunday, the return of Those Who Wander, where, yeah, we're walking into a bar, and hopefully we don't hit our heads. But with that out of the way, let's go raid a good friend of ours across multiple channels, one Zymocyte, who's currently doing some, I believe they're doing, 9 souls. But yeah, what should our raid message be?
I mean, can it be anything other than Pop-Tart lasagna?
Please.
And he's
I was gonna
Pop-Tart
say-
lasagna.
It needs to be
Please.
Pop-Tart lasagna.
No.
Alright. It'll be Pop-Tart Lasagna. Thank you all for coming out. We will see you again in a week's time where, oh boy, the shenanigans. But thank you. We love you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.